In this episode, I'll share with you how to train once you remove the throttle limit in racing, and what's the best way to practice. As we all know, simulators usually have weaker power output compared to real quads. So when flying in the sim, we usually keep the throttle pretty high, almost all the way up. Only when turning dual, we momentarily reduce throttle to help the drone stick tighter to corners and U-turn gates. But flying a real quad is a whole different story. As real drone KV keeps going up, getting higher and higher, they're becoming more and more powerful. At the same time, racing drones are getting lighter and more agile, so their thrust-to-weight ratio is insane. With racing quads, camera tilt is also getting steeper. So in real-world FPV racing, there's no way you can fly like in the sim, full throttle through every turn, or constantly mashing throttle through every straight line. In real quad flying, a better way to train is this. You really need to get a firm grip on throttle control, and your throttle stick movements have to be fast enough. Let's jump into a clip right now. In this video, every single split S dive, every gravity gate jump, every high-speed gate flip, right before all those moves, you'll see a super quick throttle burst, where we punch the throttle hard, sometimes even on the way to 100%. This kind of throttle usage helps us effectively launch the drone forward, punch, then move the sticks, then cut throttle. That gets us quickly to the next gate area, and then we can swiftly transition into the next flip move, and the rest of the complex combo. If you don't throw in these quick bursts of high throttle, your drone will just stay slow, too slow to fly cleanly. But if you constantly stay at high throttle, for real quads that's a problem. That much power can easily send your quad overshooting everywhere. Actually, this kind of throttle control exists in freestyle too. That move is called thrust burst or punch shot. You often see it in juicy style freestyle flying, those snappy, punchy hits. It's when you slam the throttle super hard for a split second, while adding stick input. The drone gets this super intense jerky thrusting effect. And this method works just as well in racing. So once you've gotten solid with real-world racing, and nailed your racing lines, and you've got good awareness of your drone's orientation, getting sharper and sharper, then it's time to start focusing on refining your throttle control. Think about this, using sharp throttle spikes to match your stick movements, instead of relying solely on your right stick for roll and pitch, to control position and flight attitude. Alright, that's my take on how to train racing once you lift your throttle cap. If you've got other ideas or different training approaches, feel free to drop them in the comments below.